What's going on, everybody? It's EavesDrop, and I hope that you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, today what we're going to be talking about is something that for some of you guys, I do realize that this is going to be something very, very simple, and you're going to be like, EavesDrop, why'd you make a video on this? This is obvious. But for some people, it's not. I had a request to do a video like this, so I am making a video like that. Not that I just do any video that anybody requests, but I thought it was a good idea because I show off a lot of cups, because I have a lot of shaker cups, because I like collecting them, Gfuel shaker cups, and throughout like me streaming and other times, or maybe you saw them in the background or whatever, which I mean, look at these fucking napkins. Why are these in my shop? Alright, boom, there we go. It's fucking clean now. But what this video is going to be about is basically, it is going to be a tutorial of sorts. It's probably going to be pretty short because it's like I said, it's pretty simple. Some of you guys have probably figured this out on your own, but maybe some people wanted to see how I do it. But it is custom shaker cups. I say custom because they kind of are custom. You don't buy them from the store like this. You need multiple of them to switch parts in and out. But that is what we're going to be doing. I think that stemmed because I showed the whiteout edition of the Gfuel Gorilla Shaker, which really all I did was take the whiteout lid from this one and switch these two. If you can tell, the whiteout lid here was on this cup and it was white out, just like I said, and the black lid was over here and it was the normal Gamma Gorilla. So how do you do that? How do you transfer the parts or whatever? I know, again, I'm reiterating, I know it's gonna be very simple for you guys. You don't have to watch the video, but I do want to show some people that were wondering some cool customizations. If you want to stick around just to get some ideas, see some cool custom shaker cups for yourself to try out, then maybe you can just watch it for that and kind of bypass the tutorial. But I have a bunch of shaker cups around me, not all of mine. I've got like 5 or 6 here. And first, we're gonna look at one that's already done. One that's just all, it has parts from all kinds of different shaker cups. Yeah, it has a different filter inside. It has a different lid. It has a different cap. We'll call this the cap. We'll call this the lid. We'll call this the filter. This thing, the filter, and we'll call this the cup. So when I refer to cup, cap, filter, lid, now you know what I'm talking about. So here we have a fully custom one there, and now we have one that is exactly how it came. The phase range shaker cup with the white cap, the blue lid, the blue filter, and the blue cup. Boom, we got another one, the E-League shaker. Normally it comes with this silver, and the black cup with the silver inside. One of my favorite ones that I've been doing recently is I take a black lid. I have a few different black lids. Both of the NHL ones have black lids. The blackout editions have black lids. This cup came with the silver lid, but the Gamma Gorilla comes with a black lid. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to sit this one down. I'm going to pick this one up. I'm going to take the lid off here. Boom, there we go. We're going to sit this part down because we don't need it anymore. What we're gonna do is you're gonna flip this up like you normally would, and you can leave it on the cup if you want. It doesn't really matter if you take it off now or later, but just grab it like this, okay? Now don't I mean you kind of have to use some force to get it out, but you really just pull it out like that. It's not gonna really hurt it. There is like these little part right here that, I mean, if you pulled this thing in and out like probably hundreds of times, maybe it would start to wear down and your cup, this would become too loose and maybe fall out. I don't know, but I really don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's sturdy enough plastic. And now we have our black lid. So what am I gonna do with this black lid? I'm going to take it, I'm going to take the E-League shaker cup, and I'm going to make my own blackout edition of the E-League shaker. I've been rocking it like this almost since day one, I think. And then just to add a little bit of flair, I'm gonna take the cap off of the normal lid. I'm going to put it on top of the blackout edition. Now you could add a black cap if you want. You could add a white cap. We can put that one on too. Let's throw it on there. Maybe that'll accent it a little bit more. Boom, there we go. There's a white cap on top of the E-League shaker cup. So now we got a black lid, a white cap. We still have the silver filter. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could like write on here, I guess. It might not work with a black one very well, but if you wanted to like write on here, make your own custom design, I mean, you could write on here with Sharpie. I don't know how well it'll stay in the dishwasher, but you could do that too. That's super custom. It's going to be different than anybody else that has any of these cups. But that's basically the gist of it. That's what I did with this one. I got the red lid probably from like this phase one and just put it on here. I got this from whichever navy blue one. This is the glow in the dark one. So now I have my own glow in the dark with the red lid with a blue cap, and it's kind of red, white, and blue, America themed, almost the same as my hat. These actually look like they're the same color. From what I'm seeing on the camera, I'm not 100% sure how it's going to show up after I edit it and change the colors, but they're not at all. This is like a regular royal blue, whereas this is dark ass navy blue. I don't know how that works. I think just based off the lighting, but there you go. There's a red, white, and blue. I mean, this is kind of greenish because it is glow in the dark. Let's say we want to make a blackout phase rain. Boom, we'll take another black lid off of the Gfuel phase. I dropped the filter, so we're not gonna have a filter in this one just because I don't want to pick it up off the ground right now. But boom, there. We got a black lid that we just took off. We're gonna screw it on there. Now what can we do with that? We could take the white cap off. Boom. We could put on the white cap onto there, and boom. Now we have our own custom shaker. This is one of those old lids that rip. They don't do this anymore, but the one of those lids that rip. So I don't want to put it on the way out there because it's gonna take forever to get out. But boom, there. Now we have like a blackout edition of the Phase Rain G Fuel cup. Lastly, because I don't want to draw this out too long, because I think you're getting the gist by now, let's do one where we black out the phase. Boom. We throw the black lid back on there, and then maybe we'll throw this white cap back on there. Just shove it on in there, and boom. That one, this is one of my favorite designs because it adds some black. Normally it has a red lid, but now it's got the full black, red, and white. You get the gist. I hope that is how I made the whiteout without actually having the whiteout. I basically just took the black lid that was on here. This was not the lid that was on. I lose track now because once I put them all in the dishwasher and they're all taken apart and put them back together, half the time I have new designs anyways because I'll just screw random stuff on there. I'll see what I like. One in particular that I do really like is this design. My dad was putting the cups together after the dishwasher was done. Thank you, Dad, for you know, washing my G Fuel cups. But you know, he threw on, and you really can't do this wrong because every design is new, every design is different, and every design looks super dope. Now this one's got some old juice in it, so I'm not going to show you the insides. But boom, now you have a blackout slime green. This is one of my favorite looking ones, the blackout slime green. You can call it whatever the hell you want because you're probably going to be the first one to design it, and if not, it's your own cup. Call it whatever you want. If you want, write it on the bottom, write it on the side, write it on the lid, write it on the cap, whatever. Just write the name. It can be like in CSGO when you can name your own gun or whatever. But I think you guys do get the gist, and I know this was very, very simple for some of you guys, and you were like, this video was dumb, dislike, and I mean, that's fine. Go ahead, dislike the video. It's gonna be okay. It won't hurt my feelings. But basically, yeah, so look at that. This is also a really cool one. There is some LeBrons that look like this. If I had a pink lid, if you know which LeBron, they are LeBron 8s, and they made a LeBron 9. If you know which one I'm talking about that look like this, it would look better if we had a pink lid. Boom, that's a little bit better, or the one that I just showed with this lid on it. But if you know what LeBron 9s or LeBron 8s that I'm talking about, I know this is going way off on a tangent, but comment it down below. I want to know how many people kept up with shoes around the LeBron 8 and LeBron 9 era. But that is going off on a huge tangent. I want to thank you guys all for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. One last thing I do want to say before we end the video is I want you guys to all, if you have multiple shaker cups, to make your own custom G Fuel shaker and at me on Twitter. Send it to me on Twitter, not by DMs, but just at me on Twitter. You know, mention me and mention Gamma Labs or G Fuel in the tweet as well. And let's see how many dope ass ones we can see, and maybe I'll show it in a video or something like that. Maybe I'll start making videos where I show up my customs and I show up your guys' custom G Fuel shakers. That sounds like a really dope idea to me. So get on Twitter, show me your coolest design for your custom G Fuel shaker. But if you are new, make sure to drop a nuke down that subscribe button and become part of the EavesDrop army. Become an EavesDropper today. And if I didn't say it already, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like down below. I really would appreciate it. And if you have not already, make sure to click the bell to get the notifications of my videos as soon as they go live. But I will see you guys all later. Thank you again so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And whether you click the like button, whether you click the subscribe button, whether you tap the bell to get the notifications or not, the one thing I want you to do no matter what is to have an absolutely fantastic day. But I will see you guys all later. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I've been EavesDrop, and I'm out.